Everybody, Trauma with the Heavy Metal ICU on Metal Nation Radio. Welcome to Heavy Metal ICU TV. We're here with Connor from All Hail The Yeti.
Hi.
And right now I'm going to turn the mic over to Robbie P., the Jaeger Bager.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, Connor, it's been a while since we caught up last time.
Just about a year, man.
Yeah, what's been going on? Hell Pop 2. So, you had the first round out of the way, now you're on the second round.
We've been, constantly, since we saw you guys last within this moment at the Rex, we've been, out twice with Hollywood Undead, and again within this moment on the first run of Hell Pop, and now this second run, can't complain. It's been a pretty good year, so we're ending it on a high note, or starting it on a high note, however you want to say it.
Awesome. With the Hell Pop, it kind of seems like it's an LA uprising. At least that's the way I took it, because it looks like, most of the bands are actually from LA. Like,
Yeah.
Are you guys all friends? Like, because it seems like, back in the day, back in the 80s, they had the big hair and everything, like the Sunset Strip and everything was really huge.
Yeah.
And now it kind of seems like the heavier bands are really coming up out of LA.
Yeah, the first leg of the tour was, just us, and in this moment we're out of LA, I believe. No, and King too, because they're from LA, but... Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's the same amount of bands this time too. Before the Morning and the Butcher Babies and us, we all came up as local bands playing together. Mm-hmm. In this moment, and Ollie and Yeti have been friends for a long time. So, aside from Devour the Day, who are from Memphis, it's pretty much an LA-based talent, I guess.
Yeah. Now I do have to ask this because I know a little bit of your guys' back history. With the Hell Pop, have you guys had any of the crazy tour stories and anything? Any more situations where a certain bass player got thirsty at 3 a.m. and decided to drink some syrup?
That's happened a couple of times now, actually. It's always me asking him to do it, and Nick, I'll give you $10, drink this bottle. We'll be at some shitty diner in the middle of the night. I'm like, drink this bottle of syrup. I want to see you do it. He's like, fuck, okay. And I'm thinking, for me, I'd be like, no fucking way. I'm not doing it. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear or not. But
yes, you can do whatever you want on this.
Nick's done it twice now, and he's had no problem. The only thing that sucks is the next morning he stinks like syrup. Every time he burps or sweat for anything. But, we do whatever we can to try and, keep each other happy and positive and making jokes and keep the spirits high, because it's difficult touring in a van like we do, and the long drives and sleeping in a van, it's cold out, and, so we kind of have to pick each other up as best we can,
right.
And film it and share it with the fans and keep the fans interested in the dumb shit we're doing, for sure.
Very cool.
I got another good story though.
Go for it.
This is a funny one. Our TM/tech that's out with us, his name's Josh Leese. He's a good friend of ours. He snorted a line of cayenne pepper the other night in Cincinnati for $40. So
that was the expensive one.
Yeah, for $40. So we all pitched in and gave him $40, and I got it on video, so that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
He regretted that pretty quickly after. So.
Now you mentioned about touring and how it's rough and everything like that. You guys were plagued there for a little bit with some bad luck. Wheels falling off of vans.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's. I think every band goes through it, and if they don't, then they haven't really toured properly, and not properly, but enough where this shit happens. Especially in the van tours. Anybody that's toured extensively in a van tour has had some sort of bad luck or some sort of bad shit happen. It's just dangerous. We had the first accident the night we left in this moment after the Clifton Park show. Within 2 hours, we were on our way back to LA on a high note. Killed and Merged, had a great 2 shows with these guys. Ended the Hollywood Undead tour, and our driver fell asleep at the wheel and just about killed all of us. So, fortunately, bad luck turns into good luck. We were all okay. Nobody was hurt. We lost our van, but we got a new one.
Right.
And then we lost a transmission on the first leg at Hell Pop, just outside of Louisiana. That sucked. We missed a couple shows, but we do our best to get get back on the horse. And it's
right.
We do this because we love it, not because we're trying to be rock stars. This is our way of life. So if I was doing anything else that I loved and something pulled me back, I just push harder to fight. And then we got another accident just outside of Lake Charles, Louisiana. We got rear-ended by an 18-year-old girl. She destroyed our trailer. Sorry, that was on the first leg of Hell Pop. A bad thing turns into a good thing. We got, her insurance covered everything. We got a new trailer. It was, a lot nicer than our old one. So it's scary and it's dangerous, but you know, again, nobody got hurt on that, so we count our blessings on that end, and just keep pushing. You know.
Good deal. Steve actually had broken his ankle last time, or he hurt his ankle somehow too, and still seemed to.
I don't honestly know what he did. You know, he was into a few beers that night, and you know, at that point, it's like, all right, you know, when you're, you know, and anybody, you're that drunk, you need to like just step back and move in heavy gear and stuff like that. You're gonna make a mistake, you're gonna slip. You know, just walking normally, but let alone carrying a bass captain that weighs more than you. And he just kind of just stepped off the curb wrong and sprained his ankle, and he had a pretty rough one, but you know, he came through and kind of pushed through the rest of the tour.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, he did a little help with alcohol and some other stuff too. I think.
He's just a drinker, but that's about it. A little weed, but that's about it.
Now I know you don't have too much time, so give everybody in the ICU an update on what's going on next for the Yeti.
Right now, we're just you know, we're focusing on this tour mostly. You know, we're pretty much 95% right now because we're having a blast, and everybody on this tour, all the crew, all the bands, everybody that's involved is just, you know, it's almost like everybody's family. We've only been out for a little bit of time, so we're just having a blast with that. And you know, the shows have all been really good. You can't complain at all. You know what I mean? Like, there's the negative thing is like sleeping in a cold van, but it's like that 30 minutes on stage in front of that many people. It's you know, it's. Can't explain it to anybody, you know, unless they've done it. But that's why we do it, and it's just become, you know, it's become something that we're just pushing to keep doing. You know, we don't want to go regress from this. You know, so right now we have no tours booked after this. We're going to finish these shows to Florida, and this moment goes out with the Shiprocked, and then we're going to go meet up with them and do the makeup shows from when Maria was sick, and then we're going to head home. We got a couple shows on the way home, and then we're just going to back and start working on the new record. Awesome. We've got about 7 or 8 songs finished right now. You know, demo versions. Right. We want to have about 22, 20, and pick maybe 10 or 11 of the best, you know, the best out of those ones, and put on a new record. You know, that's our goal right now. So we want to outdo what we did on the first one. So.
Sounds good, man. Well, you set the bar pretty high on the first one. So I know myself personally, and everybody else that has listened to Trauma Rocks on Mondays and everything is definitely looking forward to it, because you guys are played pretty heavily on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It means a lot. You know, like, you know, we've talked to a lot of, you know, radio stations that are championing our stuff, and it feels good. You know, because it's like you've been doing it for so long at the level we were. You know, a local band, and striving to get to, you know, that one step up to where you know, we got a record out, and it just, you know, it's a little bit overwhelming, because it's like, now we're like, oh shit, now we've got to, you know, we set the bar, we got to keep it.
There's another rung in the ladder waiting for you.
Exactly. But you know what, we're super excited, and you know, we love the record, but I want to outdo it, and I want to do something better and different and heavier and just a different, you know, just a better version of what we did for the first one.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, thank you very much for taking your time. Like I said, I didn't want to take too much of your time.
No, it's all good, man. It's always a pleasure.
But all right, Heavy Metal ICU TV. Catch you again.